Today we are covering up a very important topic in the solid state chapter, that is relationship between the nearest neighbor distance, edge of unit cell, radius of sphere in elements as well as in the compounds. What is the formula between nearest neighbor distance denoted by D and A and R? For 3 unit cells we have to derive it. The first one is in simple unit cell. What is the relationship between D and A and then R and A in simple unit cell? Now, what is a simple unit cell? A simple unit cell is that unit cell in which particles are present only at the corners of a unit cell. This is one unit cell. Now, in this, the particles are present only at the corners of this unit cell. And actually these particles which are at the corners, they are touching each other like this. So this is like A point, and if this is B point, these two particles are actually like this. This is A point and this is a B point. And this is the edge of a unit cell. So I can say that AB is equal to A. This AB is equal to A because this is edge of unit cell. And then this is radius of this unit cell. This is radius of this unit cell. So this is the nearest neighbor distance denoted by D. So this is also equal to D. That means, can I say that A is equal to D in case of a simple unit cell? In case of simple unit cell, A is equal to D. And radius is always half of the nearest neighbor distance. So fill the value of D here, which is equal to A. This will be A by 2. So this is a relationship between A and D and R and A in a simple unit cell. After simple unit cell, now next we have is the FCC unit cell. In FCC unit cell, face-centered cubic unit cell. Face-centered cubic unit cell is that unit cell in which particles are present at the corners of a unit cell, and plus particles are also present at the centers of the faces of a unit cell. If let's say one face center particle I am taking, this is a face diagonal. This point we take as A, this as B, and this point is C. And the particles here on AB, the 3 particles is corner particle, this face center particle, and this corner particle. Actually, these 3 particles are touching each other like this. And this is a face diagonal. This point is A point, this point is B point. This is our nearest neighbor distance. So this becomes, AB becomes 2D. AB is equal to 2D. And we have already done that this face diagonal comes out to be equal to root 2A. So fill the value here. This becomes root 2A equal to 2D. That means D is equal to root 2A by 2. This becomes A by root 2. So this is the formula for the nearest neighbor distance and edge of unit cell in FCC unit cell. And R is half of the D. That means this is A by 2 root 2. This is for FCC unit cell. Now third is in BCC unit cell. BCC unit cell is that unit cell in which particles are present at the corners of a unit cell and plus also at the body center. So this particle I am taking which is at the body center. So when we combine these, this becomes a body diagonal. And 3 particles on this, if we take this as A point, this as B, and this point as the D. So this triangle ABD is formed here, and the 3 particles which are here on this AD, this corner particle, this body center particle, and this corner particle. Actually, these three are touching each other like this. This is A point, this is D point. And AD is equal to, this is nearest neighbor distance, this is also nearest neighbor distance, so this is the AD equal to 2D. So if AD is equal to 2D, we have already done that the body diagonal AD is also equal to root 3A. Fill the value here. This will become root 3A equal to 2D, and hence the D will be equal to root 3A by 2. And R is half of the D. That means R will be root 3A by 2 into 2, that is 4. So this is a relationship between D and A and R and A for the BCC unit cell. So these are the formulas that we have to learn to solve the numericals for density. Now I have written a heading, this is for elements and compounds. But when we will do the numericals, one exception will be there, which will not be based on these formulas. That exception is if NaCl compound we will take. In that case, this is FCC unit cell. So here A is equal to 2D. Otherwise, we have done D is equal to A upon root 2. That means A is equal to root 2 into D. But for NaCl, it is not root 2D. It is A equal to 2D. Now, next after this, we have next topic. Calculation of density of cubic crystal from its edge length. If edge length is given, how we can find out the density of the cubic crystal? The numericals based on this formula are very important. Density we know is equal to mass upon volume. Since we are finding out density of cubic crystal, so density here is equal to mass of this crystal, unit cell, upon volume of unit cell. That means the formula that we are deriving here, that is for the density of one unit cell. And mass of unit cell is equal to how many particles are there, and multiply with the mass of each particle. How many particles? Multiply with the mass of each particle will give us the mass of unit cell. And volume of unit cell is equal to, since we are taking a cubic crystal, so volume of unit cell is, one side of unit cell is A, edge length, so volume will be A cube. Number of particles we are taking Z, mass of each particle we are taking as M, and this is volume. Now mass of the particle, this is equal to atomic or molecular mass upon Avogadro number. M is equal to atomic mass in case of elements, molecular mass in case of compounds upon Avogadro number. So this is the formula for density. For density we are using a symbol rho equal to Z into M upon A cube into N naught. Using this formula, we can find out the density of unit cell. Now, Z is equal to number of particles we have written. Now, what is the meaning of number of particles? If we take a simple unit cell, then Z is equal to 1 because there is only one particle. For BCC unit cell, Z is equal to 2. And if we have FCC unit cell, Z is equal to 4. Again, here we have one exception that we should know. Cesium chloride crystal, this is BCC. But we will learn Z value for this is 1 and not 2. So, using this formula, we can find out the density of the unit cells. And the next video, we will do some numericals based on the density of unit cells. So this is about a topic.